Hi everyone, this is Ryan Hoyne, aka Massage Nerd, and today I'm interviewing Mary O'Reilly. Welcome, Mary.
Thanks, Ryan. How are you today?
Good. And first question is, why did you apply to present at the Educational Congress in July of 2015?
Well, one of the reasons that the Federation of State Massage Therapy Board wants to be there is that we truly support AFMTE in their efforts. We're really excited about this inaugural conference that they're having, and we want to be a part of this exciting event.
Yeah, it's so nice. All these different organizations are finally coming together and stuff. So, been a dream of
Right.
many
It's going to
years.
be great. It's going to be a great meeting of the minds.
Yep. And a good question to ask is, how do you envision the future of massage therapy and bodywork?
In the long run, as far as the profession as a whole, we just continue to grow. We grow in acceptance, we grow in healthcare, we grow in areas of regulation where the Federation is most involved. There's been a lot of growth in this past probably 12 months or so as far as the Federation goes and the things that we're doing to support regulation in particular.
Okay. And then, what is your class on, and can you explain a little bit about it then?
Sure, the class is entitled Writing a Great Exam Question. And in some ways, I'll be speaking to the choir, of course. However, the audience I'm hoping composed of lots of school instructors and directors and those kinds of folks. But it's more about answering questions that we've been being asked for years concerning the MBLEX and how is the MBLEX written and that kind of thing. So it's not exactly an MBLEX item writing training, but it's very much about sharing with the masses, with the educational arena of this profession, conventions, writing conventions, best practices in item writing, giving a little bit of background and history of the MBLEX and how it was developed. So I'm hopeful that one of the outcomes is that everybody there, even though they may be writing exam questions for years already, will have a little bit more insight in how to do it a little bit differently.
Yeah, and with that, I mean, you're always constantly learning and stuff like that. So, I mean, especially with adult learners compared to kids and stuff like that, it's totally different. And I know some educators have taught elementary school and high school and stuff like that, but now everything's a little bit different, and things always change too. So,
I agree. I agree. So I'm looking really forward to it. It should be a fun day.
yep. And then, are you guys going to be exhibitors there then too?
The Federation will be there. We'll have a few additional representatives from the different parts of the Federation. So I'll be there, of course, representing the licensing exam. And then we'll have some other staff people there to talk about some of the other projects that the Federation has been involved in recently.
And what do you personally hope to gain by participating in the Congress?
Well, first and foremost, the Federation is really supportive of education in the massage profession. Getting people off to the right start is imperative. Number one, to the profession, but number two, to their success. So that's a big piece of it, to just be a part of that. That's one of our goals. Secondly, to inform the industry, the profession, who sometimes are a little bit confused about who we are and what we do, to give them more information about us. And thirdly, if I'm going to be a little bit really honest about it, I would be looking for folks who might be interested in volunteering for the MBLEX program in just doing that very thing, writing items for the MBLEX.
Oh, great. And then, final question, what advice do you have for new therapists, new teachers, and new volunteers?
The advice that I would have, particularly for new therapists, is to take the time to understand that the profession isn't about just the four walls of your massage therapy room. There's so much going on in this profession as a whole, everything from initial education to continuing education to regulation in the industry, and search out ways that one can be involved. That's, I think, is so important, and so important for schools and educators to convey to students in particular, that it's just not about being in the therapy room. There's a whole lot more going on in this industry, and I think sometimes that gets missed.
I honestly think the massage industry is kind of in the infancy kind of thing. I mean, there's so much more room to grow and stuff, it seems.
Always, always. We've seen a lot of growth over the last 25 years or so, and I think we're just still in our infancy. We're moving forward, but it's kind of like turning a big boat. Things change. We change with the way things are in our world these days. Approach to medical care, approach to complementary alternative medicines, therapies, all of that. It's a pretty exciting time that the massage industry is involved in all of that.
Yes, definitely. And then, any final words from the Federation then?
Well, I'm looking forward to meeting lots of new folks at the item writing seminar. I'm looking forward to meeting up with old friends that I typically see out on the road during the year. Looking forward to success for AFMTE, and that this Congress will be the first of many.
Yes, we definitely need to keep this going and stuff. So.
Exactly.
Yep. Well, thank you very much, and definitely looking forward to seeing you in Minnesota, because I'm in Minnesota, so you get to see my state. So.
Excellent. I look forward to seeing you there too, Ryan. Thank you.
Yep. Thanks, Mary.
You're welcome.